Okay, I'm going to show you how to make this balloon flower right now. And for this flower, you need 5 balloons of one color and 2 balloons of another color. So I'm going to make this with red and yellow. So the first thing I do, you can mouth inflate it or you can pump it. But when you inflate it, you don't want to inflate it so much that it's pear-shaped like that, because the latex gets tense. So you want to inflate it and let some air out, and so it's the size of an orange. And then you get the neck nice and long. And to tie the balloon, I'm going to wrap it around 2 fingers like that. You see how it's around 2 fingers. And then I'm going to take it and tuck it through right there. And then I take out 1 finger and I take out the other finger, and it's tied in a knot. And I want it to be like the size of a nice big juicy orange. So here's the next one. I'll show you again. Inflate it, let a little bit of air out. It's called burping. And then you make the neck nice and long like that. Wrap it around 2 fingers like this. You see that? Around 2 fingers. So, can you see that? And then open your 2 fingers a little bit, tuck it through, and it's tied. So now you have these 2 balloons. And we're going to tie these 2 together. So I'm going to take these and wrap them around each other. So you have like an X. And again with the 2 fingers. I don't know if you can see that. 2 fingers. Tuck it through the 2 fingers. And tie it. However way you can tie it, whatever works for you, that's the way to do it. Okay, so I'm going to do it again here. Now watch this. Once you start doing this a lot, you see these 2, I'm not even tying these individually. I just inflate it, and now I tie these 2 together. So it just saves some steps. Right, so now I have these 2 and these 2. Here comes the 5th red balloon. And again, saving a step. I'm not even going to tie this. I take this, make sure it's the same size, and I just wrap. See, this is not tied, and I'm just going to wrap it around these 2 a bunch of times, like 5 or 6 times. And I hold the knots right here, and I hold the knots right here, and then the knots touch each other, and it gets all mixed up. And you see the reason I didn't have to tie that last 5th balloon is because it was going straight into the big mess, and it was going to get tied together that way. So here's these 5. I'm going to put this aside for a moment, and then I grab these balloons. And if these red ones are like the size of an orange, I'm going to take this yellow one and make it the size of like a tangerine, so it's smaller, like that. So I take this, tie it. Second tangerine, tie that together. And these ones I want to tie nice and snug. Nice and snug. Okay? So I got these 5 and these 2, and I take these 2, the knots touch each other. Again, just like before, the knots touch each other. And then you just mix it up. And it's like tossing a salad or mixing pasta. There's no math to remember. So you have this blobby looking thing. But if you take the yellow ones and put them opposite of each other, then the red ones kind of forms a groove, and the red ones just fit right through right there. And see, you can smush these little ones together, and it's nice and snug. And here is the balloon flower.